Hey everyone, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable the podcast. And it's whoa, it is Thursday, August 1st. Can you believe it? We're in August already. Goodbye, July. Uh, it feels good day, July. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, it's August 1st again. Right? And people know it, maybe they're a little summer deal. And anyway, I'm going to miss it. And another man, no, it's hot and humid out there in Pennsylvania. And tonight's September. And in order to die now, the whole 50 things over. And I can really book that. This, there are nights, warm days, September to me, but when I was a kid, I used to have summertime. Because you're out of school, kitchen, the swimming, the playing ball with the friends, the hanging out at night, bang, we sleep until we walked down. Now, that would be me September all the time. I wish I could do. So, you asked the door days, the door is, and I went to the Liberty on Nicholas because I thought, what are dog days? What are the dog days? And I wouldn't you know, um, I looked it up and then I didn't go. Well, you have to do this. As you know, I never put it in because mistakes are part of life. And when you get nipples, like I know, I put it down, it can cut. So there it is, there it is. I'm going to tell you the real meaning of the dog days of sin. It had nothing to do with the female. Katie, the kind of never Katie, or even our brother. And you know what? The other night thinking it. I Jesus. I forgot this. How did I forget that? I know I never know. There he is. The patron saint of his five killed. Read that, the medicine. And there you can see his birthday scar of his birthday kid. Not real kid, not real kid, but 50%. And there he is. We miss you, Dada. We love you. Now, this surprise to me, because nothing to do with blunt as a kingdom. And they call it the dog days of summer because it says the phrase dog days of summer up from the star of Sirius, which is also known as the dog star of Alpha Canis Majoris. And right by that, Sirius is the brightest star in the constellation Canis Major, which is Latin for big dog. In late July, in the northern hemisphere, Sirius appears to rise with the sun, marking the beginning of the hottest days of the year. Don't tell me that. I mean, we went to the people, and we were in the Bristol Road, these leaders worked higher, even higher. The Romans called this period Dies Canicles, this period, which translates to dog days of the dog star. And eventually became dog days. The dog days can also refer to the 1 to 2 month period when Sirius rises and sets with the sun. Isn't that interesting? The North Star rises with the sun and sets with the sun, remaining visible during the day and hidden at night. In modern English, the dog days are often considered to be from July 3rd to August 11th. Now we know. Now we know stuff. All right, so we're in it. We're in the midst of the dog days right now. And even though I read you that fancy explanation of what the dog days are, you can make it whatever you want. You could make it, hey, today I'm going to be a German Shepherd. It's a German Shepherd. Or tomorrow I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be nice. And celebrate your dog. That's what I do. I celebrate my dogs. Yeah, as they should be. I'm trying to avoid talking about the Phillies because they make me sick. They make me sick. And yeah, whatever. I was gonna talk about something else. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna do that tomorrow. I got a lot to talk about the film. I got something else to talk to you about. A little poll that I saw out there, which I think is going to be interesting, but we'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the Phillies now because I'm really, really pissed off. Here's the thing. That's why I'm wearing Eagle Green today. Number one, because I'm sick of the Phillies. Number two, the Eagles have an only open practice team at the lake, and I hope you're going down to it. So if you are, keep hydrated. It's called really hot down there. But it's always fun to go down and see the boys try to get as close to him as you can, take pictures and stuff, or get a little naps. It's not like the old days stuff, you know? The old days of going up to Lehigh, and that was so many good roads. Lehigh is quite a trek, but it was fun. Once a year, go up there, go up for the 8 o'clock practice, leave at when it's dark out, like 5 o'clock in the morning, get up there by 8, get your spot next to the field, and you could actually sit on or stand on the field. And that was so much fun. You saw the players so close, and they would come over, you could almost touch them. And it was just a lot of fun walking back to the gravelly parking lot, walking about the practice and the season. And it's just it is an indicator that football is right around the corner. NFL football, right? Eagles football, right around the corner. So, but and things, what can I say? What can I say? They got swept by the damn Yankees, and let's be honest. I'm always honest with you, and I'm just chatting. They got their asses kicked. Phillies got their asses kicked, as they should. Now, I'm the biggest Philly fan in the world, but I'm also going to criticize the Phillies. They need to be criticized because we're keeping it real. And I don't know. See, I would like to know why the Phillies have declined. Why? I have my own theories. I think everybody has their own theories. I think if you go back and check the records, since that trip to London, the Phillies have a losing record. You could say since the All-Star break, not really. I mean, after they swept the Dodgers, which was awesome, it just seemed like they let down. They took the foot off me. So it was like, okay, we down. Our crap doesn't smell. We're full of ourselves. We're the Phillies. We haven't won anything. But we down. And that's the thing. They swept the Dodgers, and then it seemed like they went to hell, because they lost 2 out of 3 to the A's. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Pirates. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Twins. You know what? Think about it. The Phillies have lost series that all the top American teams. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles, to the Yankees. They got swept on Red. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Twins and to the Guardians. And they haven't played the top 2 teams in American League West. The Astros, who they play at the bank at the end of the month. And I have tickets in. I can't wait to do cheap and stick in those. And they haven't played Seattle yet. But that's who they're playing this weekend out in Seattle. So the Phillies just aren't matching up well against the top teams in the American League. That doesn't go very well if they get to the World Series. So chances are they're going to play one of those 6 teams if they get there. Yeah, I'd like to know why they have declined. I'm thinking maybe the London trip took a lot out of them. It screwed up their schedules. I don't know. there's a reason. Somebody's got to tell me the reason. Rob Thompson came here. I mean, you can do he's passionate. He's like his mentor, Georgia Water, who I heard happened to be in stadiums. No wonder people supported him. Georgia, probably. He had to go to Judge White because he was simply and who was in always looking down at Jones. Never he put Jerry, took a heart and just gonna hold on. No problem. Looking at inspectors. That's changing. And uh Bob Jackson, he always says, I was not gonna get a deal to go high because fashioning like street, and not only that lower. But you don't know till you try. Maybe these guys need a reading yet. Maybe you need to go in there and take their pizzas away or whatever you're doing after the game and say enough of this. You guys need to start playing better reps. Now I don't know what the 4S is. I mean, you're not going to trade deadlines anymore. You're not going to send anybody to get to for well, you're not going to maybe Bryce Harper would struggle big time. Like 2 for 36. Maybe he needs to sit his butt down for the game, right? And so he could get his hair straight. I'm thinking maybe that's what they can do. So but I don't know, it's the superstars who need to step. Bryce Harper's not stepping up, Trey Turner's not stepping up. Kyle Schwarber was hitting the ball well last week. He didn't do very well. He's well nobody. If you have to lead on the casting out place and stuff, and these other guys that do their offense, you're in trouble. The superstars need to step, but they're not stupid. They're just for whatever reason. The trade deadline is kind of parts too. By the way, I would kind of trade. I was a little disappointed. He was on his trading day for big these guys that need and like he did the Red Sox together and Shepard was being team and we were two. And he said, that's it, he's doing. He doesn't go. He got schedules who's most guy with him. Then the banks and other place most guy with him. And he got also who's an okay average from the Orioles. Now, the Orioles go bunch of something's wrong. I mean, I get it, we're wrong with the many times. I don't know, I was underwhelmed by the I'm getting the feeling that David Laskin as either overvaluing his styles or was overvaluing his prospects. Let's hope these prospects appear because obviously we would trade the top prospects for immediate help on the end. And I look at this one. The Phillies, who knows if they're ever going to be in this position again, being so far ahead in the division, although they took some stage now in Boston. They were 10 minutes. So who knows whether we're going to go out to the school and you follow this 4 level. They'll you talking to and there should be at the big problem. Not going to give any longer. And so to me, gotta go for if you have to trade for into you have to trade not just in profit to get you some reinforcements, you gotta do it. You gotta do it because it has been 16 years since the Phillies were in the World Series. And it's time. It's time for this group to win the World Series. And I gotta tell you, if they Phillies still have a good team. I think they're a good team. They're record-wise, they're still the best team in the National League. Cleveland is now the best team in baseball, as they should be. Cleveland is a solid team. But if this group plays, despite the chemistry that they have with each other, despite the chemistry that they have with the fans, and these guys are rock stars for the fans. If this group doesn't get it done this year, they lose in the playoffs. I'm just afraid Nebraska's going to go. Because in one way, I don't blame them, because what they have right now just isn't good enough. It may be good enough to win a division, which is cool. It may be good enough to get into the World Series, which is cool. But the goal should always be to win the World Series, not to get to the World Series, not to win the division or the national credit. The goal should always be win the freaking World Series. That should be the goal, no matter what, especially with this team at this time. So, if this group doesn't get it done this year, I don't blame Nebraska for saying, you know what, these guys just are cut there. I gotta get rid of some of these guys and try something different, right? You keep your core guys like Harper, Charlie, you're not going to trade that anything. But maybe you need to reevaluate your other guys. I'll just say, right? Maybe you do need to start mixing in some of these prospects that were kept in lieu of trades. When you need to start mixing them in, right? Bringing Andrew Painter into the rotation and see, let Justin Crawford play center field. Bring up Adrian Miller and let him play shortstop and move Trey Turner to left field. I'll just say. So let's see what they do, right? But as easily as the Phillies have fallen into this slump, this funk, that's just as easily they can. So I haven't jumped ship like some Phillies could tap and say, oh, Phillies, so I haven't given up on the Phillies. No, I haven't given up on the Phillies. Let's face it, the Phillies are still going to win the division. Atlanta just doesn't have enough guns to come and win the division. They have Acuna, Strider, Ozzy Albies is out 8 weeks with a broken hip. They just don't have enough manpower. To Atlanta's credit, they made a few moves, as they always do, before the trade deadline to make themselves strong. You have to respect Atlanta for doing it. I don't think they have enough to take the Phillies for the division. But see that, you gotta play out the rest of the season, but you gotta look toward the players. A lot of danger going to be out there for the Phillies. The Phillies are going to be the top gun. Don't forget this. The Phillies are going to be the team with the Bulls on them. Everybody's going to gun for the Phillies. I mean, we can't discount the Dodgers. Although the Dodgers are having a hard time. I tell you, I told you the other day who to look for, San Diego Padres. As much as we disliked them for a couple of years ago, as much as their fan base paid in the house, you have to say San Diego, they just beat the Dodgers 2 games and San Diego. They're getting closer to the Dodgers. They're on a winning streak after they win 2 games in a row. And they have the players. They've got some reinforcements too. They have Machado, they still have Tatis, they Jackson profile. They've got a good team. There's other teams like that. They're going to be gutting for the Phillies. What if the Braves get on the Phillies? Wouldn't that be ironic for the Phillies to have the higher seed, Winfield advantage, and the Braves to be the wild card team? What about the sticking Reds? What if they get? What about the Cardinals? You can't discount St. Louis, Milwaukee. Although Rhys Hoskins, wouldn't that be ironic? if Reese Hoskins came back, they'd bite him in the butt and play. I'm just saying, Phillies need to start playing. And here's the thing. I always like to root on or go for a team that is hot going into the playoffs. No matter what sport, look at it. Football. How many wild card teams have done making it to the Super Bowl? And look at the New York Giants. All those times they got to the Super Bowl, wild card, Super Bowl. Even in the NBA, right? The Celtics won. They were the favorites. They were to win the ship. But who would ever thought that the Denver Nuggets would win the finals? Right? There's always a surprise. Always a surprise. Hockey too. So that's what I'm saying. Is that Phillies need to get their act together. And maybe getting away from home will happen. Now, I'm still going to watch them. I'm still going to watch them late at night. There's nothing like watching late night baseball. Your favorite team. They're out there on the West Coast. I am in fear of what's going to happen out there. Seattle's not a bad team, but the Dodgers, look out. The Dodgers are going to be loaded for them because don't forget, the Phillies swept them at home not too long ago. Dodgers going to be out. Phillies take 1 or 2 games out there. Oh, God, I'd be thankful. And then they go to Arizona for 4 games. We know. So no, let's hope they start. So for me, personally, I'm glad the Phillies are out of town because they were starting to get really annoying. And I said, you know what? Go out of town. Don't let them think about baseball for a couple of days. And I'll get back with it. So, that's all the shtick on today. And, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to read that little poll. I found it very, very interesting. I'm going to share that with you tomorrow. I want to do another TV classic of the week coming up. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the Bewitched episode that I posted late last week. It was fun to do. It's gotten at least 64 views so far, which for me is a lot. I mean, anybody who looks at this show 10 times is a lot. But you know what? I'm grateful not only to my 57 loyal subscribers who have been there with me, the viewers, you know who you are, who watched every episode. And I thank you very much. It's just a lot of fun to do. I've been having a lot of fun. It's like me and you just talking around on the back deck. We're having a cold one. I'm talking. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Oh, the dog's running. That's my signal. Okay. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow. You have a great day. Try to stay cool. And let's hope the Phillies get it together. Go to that Eagles practice today. Have fun. Say hello to the boys for a bit. Peace and love. See you guys tomorrow. Or soon. Bye.